Press the G-spot and the clitoris at once to take a screenshot. Men of Reddit, what NSFW male lifestyle hack can you share? If you stop caring about trying to get laid, your life gets way less complicated and cheaper. I stopped trying a few months ago and ended up getting laid more often. It's a lot easier when someone approaches you since you know they're already interested. It takes just as long to pretend wash your hands as it does to actually wash your hands. So wash your damn hands, you filthy animal. File any fingernail that you hope to put into a butthole. But ask first. Don't just walk up and start trimming her nails. Let her in the car first. Then when you walk around the car so you can fart. Jerk off before making major life decisions. Sometimes your certainty about something is just you being horny. If another guy ever borrows your razor, say, "My ball razor." They won't borrow ever again. If you feel really cold but your balls are hanging normally, congratulations, you probably have a fever. If you imagine your toilet bowl as a clock face and you concentrate your pee stream at about 11 o'clock or 1:30 thereabouts, you can create a pretty sweet whirlpool effect. Double fun if you try to cancel out or turbo boost the flush swirl. Wash out a soap dispenser very well and refill it with water-based lube. Remove all the labels so you don't mix it up. During sex, it's easy to get more whenever you need it, and you should use it anytime you feel a lot of friction. Also switch to polyurethane condoms. They work just as well, but hardly anyone is allergic to them. If you have an unwanted boner at a bad time, flex your thigh muscles as hard as you can. Blood will go to your thighs instead. Not sure about the scientific explanations, but it works. Edit. You guys have a lot of tactics for dealing with boners, wish I'd have thought of those during puberty. Use the flat of your tongue when eating her out. Don't do that tongue flicking thing unless you are being playful or mixing it up. Actually put pressure on her clit with the flat of your tongue. Not too much, you'll know right away how much is good enough, as you should feel it press against her pelvic bone just slightly. You're not licking so much as scrubbing? That's the best word I can think of for it. Product? If your tongue is getting tired, do the pouty face thing and use your bottom lip. You should always be going long enough for your tongue to get tired, don't be selfish, you pricks. If you pull apart your butt cheeks and use the right pressure, you can do silent farts 100% of the time. With practice you'll be able to do it hands-free. Put a pillow beneath a girl's lower back to angle her up slightly during sex. Have her pull her knees to her chest, or better yet do it yourself. This angle makes it easier to hit her G-spot and also lets you go as deep as possible without anything in the way. Bonus is that it straightens the rectum, so it really helps if anal is your thing. It's literally the only way my fiancé ever wants it. Same reason that squatting when you poop prevents hemorrhoids. I'm not a man, but I know for a fact that my husband, who would be mortified if he knew I was telling you, puts either baby powder or cornstarch on his balls if it's gonna be a hot day to avoid chafing. Or maybe this is knowledge men are born with, and I'm just excited because it may or may not have blown my mind. I'll be over here. If you're standing and about to climax, bend your knees. And in general, stop tensing your quads, hips and leg muscles. These are usually firing like crazy during orgasm, and if you learn to relax them, you can control it and last indefinitely. For shaving your asshole, put a DVD, CD, Blu-ray, or something similar on the floor and squat over it. You'll get a nice reflection and the hole in the CD will block out the sight of your own butthole. If your partner is into hair pulling during sex, don't just grab the ends of the hair and pull. Get your hands deep into their hair and pull from the base. Use cold water to get rid of cum stains more easily. One of the dumbest guys at a worksite once told me, "It's a protein bro, hot water cooks it," then told me about cold water. Wise guy he actually was. Wipe your butt crack with baby wipes before you get intimate. Well, while you're at it, do your balls also. Or take a damn shower, but baby wipes is quick and effective and can make the "hey babe, can you help me with this erection I have?" a more pleasant experience for both of you, and in that moment she thinks you're being spontaneous, and for you, well, you don't smell like ass. Use a grocery bag to collect hair while trimming your pubes. Put your legs through the handles, pull it up like underwear, stand wide-legged so the bag stays in place. But please close and lock the bathroom door so you don't give your significant other PTSD. Do Kegel exercises. I recommend while brushing your teeth or any other twice daily task. Hold 3 to 5 seconds, release for 3 to 5 seconds. 10 sets a couple times a day aids stamina, orgasm control, even getting that last bit of pee out. 2 I assume good for prostate health as well, but I can't speak for sure on that. Can also make ejaculations more like dropping Mentos in Coke rather than water leaking from a busted garden hose, so consider investing in protective eyewear. Not so much of a life hack but more of a diagnosis. Your body will almost always perform based on your lifestyle. Sex is a reflection of what you eat, how much you sleep, how stressed you are, and how much you want to do it. Almost all guys have felt that feeling when you want to be full mass, but you're only getting 75%. What I'm saying, if you want to get your sex life in prime condition, you gotta work on all the other parts of your life. Bro, if she's ducking you, she likes your dick. Even if it ain't huge, those of us with normal cocks still want to impress. Here's what I've done to provide a wow factor with my average love stick. Go in as deep as you can. Deep. Then slowly pull out until you're nearly exiting the labia. Wait a bit, then just go in a tiny bit. Then back out. Do this with ranging depths. She'll want that full feeling of where your cock had been. She'll try to back up onto you. Tease her, use your cock to stimulate her mentally. Then, when you're both pretty damn worked up, give it a firm thrust. Not violent, just purposeful. Bury it to the hilt and keep it deep for about 5 seconds. Your cock will feel huge and satisfying to her. Bum rag. No more than an hour before sexy time, if you're planning it that way, get in the shower and soap up. Get good and squeaky. Take the rag and scrub up and down inside your ass crack until there's nothing left. Next, take some body wash and take a second pass. With your hand this time you need the dexterity in your fingers, dick and balls, under to the taint area, then finally going behind and right up the crack, taking care to hit every crevice along the way. Just be careful you don't stick a finger too far up. Unless that's your thing. Rinse and repeat as necessary. When you're out of the shower, do a final wash of your hands with proper antibacterial hand soap to compensate for the fact that you've just had your bare hand halfway up your own ass. It's clean now, but let's not push our luck. It's grossly detailed in its execution, but if you do it right, it addresses a problem that most guys don't like to think about. We stink, often in ways only your partner will notice. And if you want good quality sexy time with no hang-ups, the first step is to eliminate that as much as possible. For myself, I've been doing it for years and it's foolproof. Even had a girl or two venture up there with her tongue. Put one of your balls in between your thumb and fingers. Apply a very small amount of pressure. Gently roll your ball between your fingers. Repeat for the second testicle. Congratulations! You've just checked yourself for testicular cancer. If you felt any hard lumps or anything out of the ordinary, see your doctor. If you check yourself regularly, you can catch it early. Although you may be one nut short afterwards, it's a hell of a lot better than having the cancer spread. Edit. Regarding what you should feel for specifically, here is some more info. The aforementioned hard lumps tend to range from being between the size of a grain of rice and a pea. A user here had a good comment that said a lump feels like the tip of your nose. Connected to the top of the testicle is the epididymis, or the tubes that carry sperm. These are very tender to the touch, and some people confuse them with cancer. Another red flag to check for is a swollen ball. For some people it is painful and for others it is not. Regardless, if you are concerned, you should get yourself checked out. Doctors do this all the time, so there is no reason to be embarrassed. Also, do not feel embarrassed about bringing this up to your parents if you live with them. Your health is their number one priority, and they'll be grateful that you told them. In case this wasn't clear, don't forget to check your third ball as well. Edit 2. Be gentle. Please don't pinch your balls with the force of a vice grip. Don't squeeze any harder than you would if you were holding a baby bird. I know it seems obvious, but it's easy to get carried away and bite off more than you can chew.
Like and subscribe for more funny, interesting, and scary r/ask Reddit videos.